Hey guys, hope all are fine. So in today's circuit, we will discuss about how to divide a voltage. Okay, so usually this is called voltage divider rule. Okay, which means dividing the voltage. So imagine we are having a 6 volt. Okay, so always remember, guys, this voltage division technique or voltage divider rule will be applicable only to series circuits. You can see these two R1 and R2 are in series. Okay, in case if you want to find the voltage across R2, so always we know that voltage will be measured between one point and ground, right? So this is the point with which we are going to measure the voltage and ground. So this is ground. Okay, that is this point. So we will assume that this point is O. Okay, just an assumption. So VO is nothing but the voltage across this point O and ground. Okay, so we have a formula that is VO is equal to the total voltage, that is 6 volt. So this is 6 volt is the total voltage to the whole circuit, right? 6 into across which resistor we are going to calculate the voltage. So we are going to calculate the voltage across R2, right? So R2 divided by total resistor in this circuit, that is R1 plus R2. That's all. So this is the simple circuit how we are going to find the or divide the voltage. See, generally I'll tell you a small a shortcut for this. See, whenever you have similar resistor in this, then the voltage will be equally divided. See, for example, we will assume that R1 is 470 ohms, okay, and R2 is also 470 ohms. So the according to formula it is 470 divided by what is 470 plus 470, it is, we will just add it, 470 plus 470, 940. Okay, so if you calculate it, 6 into 470 divided by 940 will be 0.5. Okay, so 6 into 0.5 is 3 volt. So exactly the voltage V0 will be 3 volt. So from this you can understand very clearly that whenever you use similar resistor, it is not that you have to use only 470. Even if you use 1K, you will get 3 volt. So so this is a shortcut you have to remember. So always if you want to divide the voltage in equal half, so if your supply voltage is 6 volt and if you want 3 volt, you can use equal resistance. If you want different voltage, then you will have to use different resistor value for R1 and R2. In case if you want equally divided voltage, then you can use a same resistor for R1 and R2. Okay, so it is not that you have to use like voltage divider rule only for 2 resistor. You can use for 3 resistors also. Say for example, you are having a supply 6 volt. Okay, so this is R1. So this is a series circuit. Okay, this is R1, this is R2, this is R3. Now we are going to find the voltage across R3. So VR3 is equal to, so VR3 means voltage across R3. Okay, what is the total voltage? It is 6 into across which voltage we are going to find, across which resistor we are going to find the voltage, it is R3. So R3 divided by, now here in this circuit we are having only 2 resistors, so R1 plus R2. Here we are having 3 resistors in series, so it is R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so that is how you have to use this formula. So whenever in your circuit, if you need a lesser voltage with whatever voltage you are having, then you can use this simple voltage divider rule to divide this voltage, and you can take the output from this one. Say for example, you are having 6 volt, and imagine you are having a controller which is required only lesser voltage than 6 volt. Then you can you divide this 6 volt using a 2 resistor. From this point you can take the output and connect it to the controller. Okay, So that is how you can use two resistors in a simplest way to divide. But this voltage divider rule is only applicable to series circuits, because only in series circuits there will be voltage drop. In parallel circuit there will not be any voltage drop. Okay, because see, for example, this is a parallel circuit. Okay, if this is 6 volt, the voltage across this R1, this is R1 and R2. The voltage across R1 will be equal to voltage across R2, which is again equal to voltage across, that is this point, that is the 6 volt. See, in parallel circuit the voltage is same, right? So always remember, voltage divider rule, it is applicable only for series circuits. That is why we have drawn a series circuit with 2 resistors and a series circuit with 3 resistors. Okay, fine. We will check the voltage divider practically. Okay, now first we have to check the voltage of this adapter. So I have taken an adapter. So usually this is an 8 volt adapter. So first set the knob to your DC voltage. Check the voltage of this adapter. What is the voltage we are getting? Okay, we have to switch it on. Switch on the supply. Check the voltage. So we are getting 8.35. Okay, so 8.35 is the supply voltage. Now I am going to use a similar resistor so that like the voltage should be divided equally. Okay, whatever is half of 8.35, we have to get that. So we will check it. Okay, so connect your supply. I have taken 1k resistor, two 1k resistors. Okay, so connect two resistors in series. Now we are done with the circuit. Now check the voltage. Okay, so we are going to check the voltage across the second resistor. Okay, as we have seen in the circuit. Okay, the voltage across the second resistor is 4.12, which is almost equal. Okay, 8.35 and 4.13. Okay, so in case if you if you need a lesser voltage than 4.13, then you can change the resistor and you can get whatever the voltage you require. Okay.